Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is not really going to be a very long broadcast today. Uh, as I told you quite some time ago, I'm not going to do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I thought I owed you a little explanation today of what I'm up to, if you even care. But still, I thought I better do it. Hi, I'm Roy Potter. This is an impromptu version of the Potter Expositor. And I'm not going to cover any real subject matter today. You're probably wondering why I called this the upcoming Moan and Groan live stream. That's because probably on Thursday, hello everyone as you come in. Probably on Thursday, I will probably do a live stream Thursday morning. I'm not sure if it's going to be then or wait until next week. Uh, you know, unbridled optimism is as bad as unbridled pessimism. And I don't like to dig those deep holes either way, especially when you're dealing with politicians and government entities. But you got to admit that things are just not right. Now, I don't know if you listened to the rally last night in El Paso, but I'm kind of getting tired of the rah, 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 frankly. Lots of rah, rah, rahs and nothing to really bring about a better environment for us to exercise our God given, supposedly constitutionally protected rights. And I know that I constantly hamper on this all the time because there really isn't anything else. Based on that is how we deal with our own people, how our government works, and how even our foreign policy works. So, yes, I'm going to have to concentrate on that probably more than anything else because it seems to be, to me, the thing that is most ignored, even by those that we trust the most. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I realize, I see these accusers in the government against Trump. I see how they operate, the accusations. That's all they can do. That's all they do. It's one thing to attack policy. It's another thing to go after a person or a family on a personal basis, and that's really what it's become. And if you know anything about the war in heaven, that's really what it was these demons constantly accusing people. That's how they operate. And when you see that, you know what side they're on. I can argue issues without having to attack a person directly about whatever their situation is. But to accuse Donald Trump of being in bed with the Russians so that he can obtain financial reward and yet totally ignore everything else like Maxine Waters and Hillary Clinton and all of that ilk and how they have used their positions for money is unbelievable to me. And I am not arguing against Donald Trump this morning. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying that I'm very unsure at this point what in the hell is going on. Case Smalls, if you're coming on, I can't make you a moderator this morning because I'm on my phone, not on my computer. Okay, so I apologize for that. Next time I'm on, it will be on my computer most likely with the full program, and then we can do it there. Okay. So what I've got to say is you have to stand on your own 2 feet, your own understanding of what's right and wrong, and just hope that God takes notice of you because I really don't like what I'm seeing coming down the road here. Now, Alex Jones talked about this effort probably starting on March 1st when and it was even on Drudge. That was so important that Drudge put it up on his site that they're probably well, they've been trying to unseat Trump for a long time, but it's very likely that something really bad is coming down the road. And you've heard my broadcast, in the last little while, if you've listened at all. I'm not real happy with the emphasis that this administration is putting on things at this point. So while I don't like accusers who do nothing but make false accusations, by the same token, I think we can see that things are not progressing the way they should. All right. So I'm not real happy right at the moment. Bill Barr will most likely be confirmed this week One of the reasons why I'm holding a real formal broadcast is because I'm trying to see if Bill Barr is going to do anything. Frankly, I'm not certain that that's going to happen. Uh, Bill Barr could be a James Kallstrom, who's realized the danger that the company's in, or the company, the country is in, as I've said before. But I'm not certain that that's the case, and I don't like the direction of things right now. So I guess what I'm saying is we'll have the next live stream most likely will be I'll title it the Moan and Groan program as we see things develop in the next day or so. So Thursday, you can probably look forward to that. Frankly, I almost don't see the use anymore. And I've said that for a long time. It's not a matter of giving up. It's a matter of, at some point you got to realize that you got to shore up your own defenses and get ready for the storm. And I don't mean the storm that Trump's bringing, because there ain't one. Okay, there isn't one now. He's not being aggressive. He's not defending himself, and he's not on the offense defending us. That's just the way it is. This immigration thing in the wall has become a thing in and of itself. It's become a rallying point, and everything else is being forgotten. I wonder why that is. I'm not saying that immigration enforcement and our problem with these invaders isn't a problem, because it is. But it seems like to me that it's being used now to it's the be all end all. And frankly, if we're not controlling our own government and controlling uh, our protections under the Bill of Rights, this diversion about talking about the immigrants coming to attack us. And I'm not saying that there aren't those in there. I was on the border. I understand about the Zetas. I understand about the different guerrilla movements down there. I understand also, okay, very well, that the United States has been involved in insurgency in Mexico, using the drug war to do that. I've talked about that. Fast and Furious, that's all what that was about. Okay, so I understand the problem there. But it's almost as if that takes precedence over everything else. Why? To protect the American people? We have been attacked more by our own government unjustly than we've been attacked even by terrorists. Do you realize that? And when you take into consideration what really happened on 9/11, the Murrah building, Boston bombing, the Pulse nightclub massacre, all of these things, the Garland shooting where the FBI was actually assisting the jihadists. Trump's focusing on the wrong things at this point. That's my take. Oh, ye of little faith, Roy? You didn't read the rest of that, did you? Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen. You show me the substance and the evidence, and we'll start talking about your faith, okay? And you've got a false faith if you don't open your eyes and see what's going on. Your faith is based on nothing. All right. The government probably. I think they've averted a shutdown. There's some type of an agreement going on now about giving Trump $1.5 billion, $1.5 billion or something. It's all ridiculous. So while American citizens are still being harassed by three-letter agencies and attacked uh, for their religious concerns, wanting to have a decent Christian faith, etc., uh, we're all looking at feel-good rallies, and frankly, I'm getting a little tired of it. You say, Roy, do something then. Get off YouTube and organize people. Are you a Fed? Do you realize how stupid of a remark that is? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I've done a lot more than you have, I guarantee you. As far as organizing people, I tried that a long time ago. And Americans are too lazy. Look at what the French are doing. You saw my upload here a while ago how proud I am of the French. I never thought I would praise the French. They've got more guts than the Americans do. But I'm not foolish enough to think that anybody's going to follow me. I'm just here to do basically what Nathan did to David, point out the good things and the bad things. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you know, you'll have to go look. I tell you what, why don't you start organizing something? Why don't you do something? Rebecca Ann, thank you very much. Organize your own home. That's right. Take care of number one first, and then shore up your defenses, as I said, because I don't like what I'm seeing. All right. The false accusations against Trump are wrong. It's demonic, it's satanic, and I know it. But he's also not defending himself nor us. There's a problem here. As I've said all along, the rhetoric is not matching what's happening on the ground. So on Thursday, we'll probably have a Moan and Groan session. Look forward to that. Kay, if you're up on it, on hi Pam, how you doing, Pam? I know it's been a long time. Uh, Okay, if you're on Thursday on this little Moan and Groan I'm planning on doing, at least that's my plan. We'll do the moderator thing then. Although it's getting more and more at this point looking like I don't even know if I want, as I've said, I don't know if I want to continue this. I'm really cutting back because I'm really disgusted. Very, very disgusted. Okay, that's all for today. I'm not going to bore you anymore. Let's see what happens on the next couple days, and I'll see you on Thursday, most likely. Okay? All right. All right. Thanks, everybody. Uh, we'll talk to you later out here.